Book summary by Teddy Bear's Storytime.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is the third novel in J.K. Rowling's celebrated series, first published in 1999. This book takes a darker turn in the narrative, focusing on themes of fear, innocence, and the past's lingering effects. Set in Harry's third year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the story revolves around the escape of Sirius Black, a notorious criminal from Azkaban, the wizarding prison. Black is believed to be after Harry because he allegedly betrayed Harry's parents to Voldemort, leading to their deaths. The novel delves into Harry's personal history and introduces the concept of Dementors, creatures that guard Azkaban and feed on fear and despair. As the story unfolds, Harry, along with his friends Ron and Hermione, unravels secrets about his family, Sirius Black, and the events surrounding his parents' deaths. The book is also notable for introducing important characters and elements, such as Remus Lupin, a beloved new professor, and the Patronus charm, which becomes crucial to Harry's development as a wizard. Characters: Harry Potter, the protagonist, now 13 years old, who learns more about his family's past while facing the threat of Sirius Black. Ron Weasley, Harry's loyal best friend, who accompanies him on various adventures, including encounters with Sirius Black. Hermione Granger, the smartest of the trio, Hermione juggles a mysterious and rigorous academic schedule while helping solve the central mystery. Sirius Black, an escaped prisoner from Azkaban who was once a friend of Harry's parents and is thought to have betrayed them to Voldemort. Remus Lupin, the new defense against the dark arts teacher, who becomes a mentor to Harry and is later revealed to be a werewolf. Peter Pettigrew, a former friend of Harry's parents, who was believed to be dead but is revealed to have faked his death and framed Sirius for his crimes. Book summaries. Owlpost. Harry is spending another miserable summer with the Dursleys. His birthday is barely acknowledged by them, but he receives gifts and letters from his friends, Ron, Hermione, and Hagrid, lifting his spirits. The chapter sets the tone for Harry's longing to return to Hogwarts and the magical world. Aunt Marge's big mistake. During a visit from Aunt Marge, one of Harry's least favorite relatives, Harry loses control when she insults his parents. In a fit of rage, he accidentally inflates her like a balloon using magic. Fearing punishment, Harry runs away from the Dursleys' home. The Night Bus. Harry is picked up by the Night Bus, a magical transport for stranded witches and wizards. On the bus, he overhears news about Sirius Black, the fugitive who escaped from Azkaban. Harry is taken to the Leaky Cauldron, where he meets Cornelius Fudge, the Minister of Magic. To Harry's surprise, Fudge is lenient about his use of magic, but warns him to be careful because of the threat posed by Black. The Leaky Cauldron. Harry spends the remaining days of his summer holiday in Diagon Alley, where he reunites with Ron and Hermione. The group buys their school supplies, and Harry learns more about Sirius Black and the fears surrounding his escape. The Weasleys warn Harry that Black may be coming after him. The Dementor. On the Hogwarts Express, the train is stopped by Dementors searching for Sirius Black. Harry faints when a Dementor approaches him, feeling an overwhelming sense of fear and despair. Remus Lupin, the new defense against the dark arts teacher, repels the Dementor and helps Harry recover. Talons and tea leaves. At Hogwarts, the trio attends their first classes, including divination with Professor Trelawney, who predicts a grim future for Harry by foreseeing a death omen, the Grim. They also meet Hagrid, now a teacher, who introduces them to hippogriffs, magical creatures that are part eagle, part horse. During class, Draco Malfoy insults one of the creatures, Buckbeak, and is injured as a result, creating tension. The Boggart in the wardrobe. In Professor Lupin's class, the students face a Boggart, a shape-shifting creature that takes the form of their worst fears. Harry learns that Lupin prevented him from facing the Boggart, which Harry later discovers would have turned into a Dementor. Lupin becomes a mentor figure, teaching Harry how to defend himself from the Dementors. Flight of the Fat Lady. Tension at Hogwarts increases as Black is rumored to have been seen nearby. The Fat Lady, the guardian of Gryffindor Tower, is attacked, and Black is suspected of trying to break into the castle. Security measures are increased, and the students become more fearful of Black's presence. Grim defeat. Harry struggles during Quidditch practice due to the effects of the Dementors, and during a match, he faints again as Dementors invade the pitch. He falls from his broomstick, which is destroyed when it flies into the Whomping Willow. Harry is devastated, but Lupin continues to teach him how to produce a Patronus, a charm that can ward off Dementors. The Marauders map. Fred and George Weasley give Harry a magical map called the Marauders map, which shows every person's location in Hogwarts in real time. Using the map, Harry sneaks into Hogsmeade, the nearby wizarding village. There, he overhears a conversation revealing that Sirius Black is his godfather and that Black betrayed Harry's parents to Voldemort. The Firebolt. Harry is deeply troubled by the revelation about Sirius Black. Meanwhile, he receives a mysterious gift, a Firebolt broomstick, the fastest broomstick in the world. Hermione, concerned that the broom might be jinxed, tells Professor McGonagall, and the broom is confiscated for inspection, causing a rift between Hermione and the boys. The Patronus. Harry continues his lessons with Lupin, learning to cast a Patronus. The spell is difficult, but Harry is determined, as it is his only defense against the Dementors. In a Quidditch match, Harry successfully uses the Patronus to fend off Dementors, leading Gryffindor to victory. Gryffindor vs Ravenclaw. Harry's Firebolt is returned, and Gryffindor wins a key Quidditch match against Ravenclaw. Afterward, Harry sees a large black dog, which he believes to be the Grim, a symbol of death. The dog, however, does not attack. Snape's grudge. Snape's animosity toward Lupin becomes more apparent, and he questions Lupin's past. The trio continues to investigate Black's connection to Harry's parents. Tensions escalate when Snape assigns the students an essay about werewolves, subtly hinting at Lupin's condition. The Quidditch final. Gryffindor wins the Quidditch Cup after defeating Slytherin, lifting the students' spirits. However, the danger surrounding Black's pursuit of Harry still looms. Harry becomes more determined to confront Black. Professor Trelawney's prediction. During an exam, Professor Trelawney makes a real prophecy, predicting that Voldemort's servant will return to him that night. Though Harry is skeptical, this foreshadows the climactic events of the story. Cat, Rat, and Dog. The trio, accompanied by Ron's pet rat Scabbers and Hermione's cat Crookshanks, encounter the Black Dog, which drags Ron into a tunnel beneath the Whomping Willow. There, they discover that the dog is actually Sirius Black, an animagus who can transform into a dog. Lupin arrives and reveals the truth about Black's innocence. Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs. Lupin and Black explain that Peter Pettigrew, not Black, betrayed Harry's parents. Pettigrew faked his death and has been hiding in the form of Scabbers, Ron's rat, ever since. The group plans to bring Pettigrew to justice, but their plan is interrupted. The servant of Lord Voldemort. As they prepare to take Pettigrew to the castle, the full moon rises, causing Lupin to transform into a werewolf. In the chaos, Pettigrew escapes. Sirius, in dog form, protects the group from the werewolf, but Harry and Hermione are overwhelmed by Dementors as they try to help Sirius. The Dementors kiss. Harry and Hermione wake in the hospital wing, where Dumbledore suggests they use Hermione's Time Turner, a magical device she has been using to attend multiple classes. They go back in time to save both Buckbeak, who had been sentenced to death, and Sirius, who is about to be executed. Hermione's secret. Harry and Hermione rescue Buckbeak and Sirius, who escapes on the Hippogriff's back. Harry is disappointed that Pettigrew got away, but he is relieved that Sirius is safe and knows the truth about his parents' betrayal. I'll post again. The school year ends on a hopeful note as Harry receives a letter from Sirius, confirming his innocence and giving Harry permission to visit Hogsmeade in the future. The book concludes with Harry looking forward to his next adventure, knowing he has an ally in Sirius. Themes: Innocence and guilt. The novel explores the theme of mistaken identity and the assumptions people make about guilt. Sirius Black is wrongly accused of betrayal, while Peter Pettigrew, the true traitor, has lived in hiding for years. Fear and courage. The Dementors symbolize fear and despair, and much of Harry's journey in this book is about learning to face his fears, both literal and emotional. The Patronus charm represents Harry's triumph over fear. The power of friendship and loyalty. The loyalty between friends is emphasized, particularly through the Marauders, Lupin, Sirius, James Potter, and Pettigrew, and how betrayal within that group led to tragedy. Harry, Ron, and Hermione's friendship is also tested and strengthened. The past's influence on the present. Much of the story revolves around uncovering the truth about past events, particularly the circumstances of Harry's parents' deaths. The past continues to shape the present as characters confront old betrayals and hidden truths. Analysis: Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban marks a shift toward darker and more complex storytelling in the series. Themes of betrayal, trust, and fear make the novel more mature than its predecessors. Rowling introduces the concept of time travel, allowing the narrative to play with the idea of fate versus free will, as Harry and Hermione change the course of events by saving both Sirius and Buckbeak. The book highlights Harry's deepening emotional connection to his parents' legacy, as he learns more about their friends and the sacrifices they made. The character of Sirius Black serves as both a father figure and a reflection of Harry's desire for familial connection and belonging. Conclusion: Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban deepens the emotional and narrative complexity of the series, introducing critical new characters and expanding the lore of the wizarding world. The novel explores themes of loyalty, fear, and identity while offering readers a thrilling and suspenseful plot. Through his encounters with Dementors, the discovery of his parents' true history, and the revelation of Sirius Black's innocence, Harry grows significantly as a character, preparing him for the even greater challenges that lie ahead in his journey. The book's ending, with the escape of Sirius and the new bond formed between him and Harry, leaves the reader with a sense of hope and excitement for the future. The end. Love the book summary. Subscribe Teddy Bear's Storytime YouTube channel now. Like the video. Turn on the notifications. And leave your comments. See you in next book.